Is Buffalo Trace really that good, or do we just think it is? Let's find out. What's going on, everybody? Nathan here with the Everyday Drinker, bringing you guys a brand new video. Today, we're going to be doing a little bit of a blind with a couple of my absolute favorite bottles of bourbon that are right around that 90 proof, and put them against a test against one of everybody's favorites, or supposed favorites, Buffalo Trace. Now, on the bar top here, we have 4 glasses. All of these have been spun around and whippity-doo-died, and we don't know which one is which. It's going to be a blind, and that blind is going to include 1792 small batch. Now, this bottle is bottled at 93.7 proof, so it's going to be the highest proof bottle in this lineup, but it is also one of the cheaper ones. It's coming in at $26, and it is readily available all over the place. Second bottle that we have here is going to be Evan Williams 1783. This is their small batch. This is 90 proof, and this one also comes in sub $20. This one is right around that $18 to $19 range for a 90 proof bottle of bourbon that I absolutely love. And then the other bottle of bourbon here that we have going up against Buffalo Trace is the Woodford Reserve. Now, this is bottled at 90.4 proof, and this varies in price in some areas, but for what I mainly see it around is that $30 to $32 mark. And finally, we have Buffalo Trace. Now, the one I have here is a store pick, but nonetheless, it's still Buffalo Trace. And Buffalo Trace comes in at 90 proof, and it is roughly $28 to $31 in my area. So, without further ado, we're gonna find out which of these, out of these 4 bottles that I have on the bar top, comes out of number 1. As you guys know, we are going to go left to right and then fast forward right to left to get to the good part, which is the final results, which is what you are all waiting for. Sweet candy. Smells like a Twizzler almost. A little cinnamon, apples, like a Granny Smith apple almost. Wow, that smells really, really nice. And all of these being right at that 90 proof, they're absolutely delicious. Not gonna have a lot of burn. Yes, this one right here is cinnamon, apple, and Twizzlers. Are Twizzlers strawberry? I think so. It's a very pleasant nose. It's very, very pleasant. Let's get in the palate. That's very nice. That is really nice. A little oak presence right there on the tip of your tongue. Got a little bit of a pepper spice. That fades off very, very quickly, and then you're getting a lot of sweetness. I mean, a ton of sweetness. Like brown sugars. There's a little bit of Demerara sugar going on in there. That glass is really, really nice. It's very pleasant. You got that beginning oak bitterness, but that fades off super, super quick. So let's move on to glass number 2. Glass number 2 has a little bit more of a citrus forward nose. Getting a little bit of like a lemon zest, orange zest in there. It's like it smells like a pack of gummy bears. This is very interesting. I'm getting a little mango, touch of vanilla. Let's get into the palate. Getting a little bit of leather and tobacco off of the palate. It's very, very dry. Oakier forwardness compared to the first glass. Not as sweet as the first glass. So it's not gonna come out on top over the first glass over this first round, but I like it. I like it a lot. I do. Let's go into glass number 3. Chocolate covered strawberry. Like literally like chocolate and strawberry ice cream. Very, very creamy on the nose. Wow, that is so interesting. All 3 of these have been so different. So different. This smells like cosmopolitan ice cream. That is the one thing that I'm getting out of this. So prevalent. It's cosmopolitan ice cream. Let's get into the palate, see if we can find some ice cream in there. It's more cherry forward rather than like strawberry and chocolate and vanilla. But that aside, nothing is really standing out to me and making me really enjoy this glass more than the first 2. Let's move on to glass number 4. Wow. Orange right off of the bat on the nose. Orange. Wow, I like the nose on that. It's a spicy cinnamon coming off of that too. Wow, that smells really, really nice. Touch of a burnt vanilla going on. And after that, like, it's orange, cinnamon, and vanilla. That's what I'm getting out of this glass. I want to get into the palate here and see what I can find. That's really nice. There's nothing that is really like bouncing off of the walls, right? That's fantastic, but there's also nothing that's bouncing off of the walls that's off-putting. That's just a really, really nice pour. It's really, really nice. That is impressive. That is really, really impressive. You're getting everything that you'd expect from a bourbon. You're getting a little bit of oak, you're getting a little bit of the vanilla, you're getting a little bit of char, you're getting a little bit of marshmallow going on off of that as well. There on the back end of the finish. Really, really nice. I think that one might be in second place going into this second round here. Before we get into the second round, I just want to thank you guys so much for the love and support. We are climbing and climbing and climbing. We are super close to 2,400 subscribers, and I can't thank you guys enough for the love and support. Make sure you guys are checking out the Patreon. We're giving away samples. I just gave away a sample of the Bardstown High Rye Origin Series over there. One of the guys over there won it, so if you guys want your chance to win samples of bourbons that I do reviews of, make sure you guys join the Patreon for your chance to win those. Also, just so you know, the store is open, so make sure you guys click the link down below to pick up your Everyday Drinker apparel. But without further ado, let's fast forward through this and find our winner. All right, so we have our lineup, and I am super, super excited to find out which and where all of these bottles have landed. So without further ado, let's get into glass number 4. Glass number 4, fourth place goes to, wow, Woodford Reserve comes in last place in this. That's very interesting. Holy cow. All right, let's find out what comes in third place. Third place goes to 1792. All right. Let's find out what our winner is. Our winner on the bottles that could be possibly better than Buffalo Trace. We have one more that has the opportunity, and that is the 1783 by Evan Williams. Let's see if it did it. First place goes to 1783. Wow. 1783 has come out on top of Buffalo Trace. The 1783 is $18 and all over the place. This Buffalo Trace pushes $100 some places, and it's not always available. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This one was a lot of fun for me to do. I always like doing these blinds and see what bourbons come where in the lineup and seeing which ones are actually, in my opinion, come out on top of these highly sought after bottles of bourbon. And I hope that these are a little bit more informative for you guys as well, and ladies, because it's not always about the name. You know, I mean, this is a great bottle. It was a great, great pour. If this was the one that was all the way to the right, this was the fourth place, the fourth glass, and it was really good. It was, like I said, one of those, like, it had nothing that stood out crazily, and it also had nothing that was very, very off-putting. So it was one of those glasses that I really enjoyed. But this 1783 just was so flavorful and had a very, very beautiful nose that it came out on top over the Buffalo Trace, which is one that you can find absolutely everywhere. So until next time, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. It's been Nathan with the Everyday Drinker. Cheers.